Hello. Okay, we're gonna see if this works. I'm actually okay. Looks like it's holding steady for now. Should it be back? Just type that in. Oh, well, hello there. That was annoying as hell. Properly plugged in. I don't even know what would have caused that. I mean, other than the internet just going out for no reason. Ugh. Hi, Werecat. Hi, Local. Hi, Words. How you guys doing? That was really annoying. That was an exciting match, too. I wanted to know how it ended. Tragic. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen again. Okay. New killer needs something done to him, TBH. Like, I was wondering if I would have a different opinion after having like a night off and then coming, not a night off, but the night, and then coming back and trying again. But I still feel the exact same as I did last night. The cooldown post power usage just it feels bad, like really bad, like old Blight Outring bad, if not worse, which is crazy because haven't gotten a ghoul all day. So the second you take off maid for this, you'll get a ghoul. Ugh. I mean, I have so far gotten one Chucky, which was like my first match, and then 3 ghouls since. So, yeah, that's probably how it would work. The way his power gets rid of all exhaustion perks goes crazy. Yeah, Local. That was second on that. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. I'm actually gonna full screen while I talk for a second because that way I can also take a look at to make sure that we're transmitting properly and that I'm not gonna crash again. The biggest issue for me is that when he uses his power, he can basically, whether he's in front, he can either swoop in front of you and cut you off from a loop and then you have nowhere to go, or if you're running somewhere, he can get behind you, but he's basically keeping pace with you because his cooldown is practically non-existent and he seems to not lose, like, he loses barely any speed. So he's just on your ass like that. That's my biggest issue. I think that they need to make his movement speed during the cooldown slower and possibly make the cooldown. I think that the cooldown should be based on how many dashes you use. If you use both 2 to 3 dashes, I think it should be longer than if you only used 1 dash. Because I think that if you make it too long in general, it's basically gonna make the anti-loop not fun anymore, which I think is what a lot of people enjoy about the killer. But like, you gotta do something about it. My second big issue, though, yeah, is the way that it just kind of freezes you in place. That like it feels jank as hell. Like there's no other way to describe it. It just feels jank. It feels like when Wesker was bugged and when you got thrown against a wall, how you couldn't move for a second. Ugh. Legion has guaranteed hit, but this guy has guaranteed. Well, not only does Legion have guaranteed hits, but Legion is his cooldown. It's audible, so you know when it's happening and when it's over. Not to mention the visual indicator. He's slower, and it feels like it lasts longer. Like, there's a lot of things there. I'm out of Sabo toolboxes on Yui. That's crazy. Actually, you know what? Oh no. Whenever the ghoul has power, it's so confusing. Yes, Local, that is something that has become more and more apparent to me. Like, I can't... I know that I have more than a little bit of goldfish brain. So when it comes to paying attention to things that don't involve chase during chase, I know that my powers of observation sometimes fail me. And I have not been able to tell if I'm missing an audio slash visual cue or if there just aren't any. And it just feels like there are no cues as to when he's really when he's charging his power, I hear something, but when it's the cooldown is over, I hate that there's literally no indication as far as I'm concerned slash aware. Hack check. I can't wait for it to be Lethal Pursuer. Thank you, David. You're the best. Okay. Oh, crap. I don't have... Crap! Whoops. I kind of forgot about my stakeout. I was gonna say, please don't have deadlock. Oh crap! My hands are off the keyboard! My hands are off the keyboard! That actually really startled me. Let's see. We definitely have a gen on this side of the map. Yep, here it is. Okay. Okay. I need to hit a couple greats. Game, you better game. Okay. Gotta me at least one more. One more? Okay. I wanted one more before my toolbox expired so I could start building it. I can't believe I missed a skill check there. I'm so sad right now. Mouth 14, thank you so much for the follow, gamer. Welcome in. I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous Thursday. I just had to think about what day of the week it was. I can't lie. Oh, I'm about to get jumped. Am I not? Oh, I am. Ooh, but welcome in. Oh my god, wait, she's there. okay. Stressful. Huh, okay. It's Friday for you, basically. Well, happy almost Friday. Hope you've had a good week, and welcome back, Beetles. Okay, I was seeing if there was a hook in here. Gotta go, bye! Oh crap, guys, sorry, I did not know you were here. I actually thought that was the gen that got popped earlier. My bad, team, my bad. Oh. I always want to make a right there. Even though I know it doesn't connect logically, it feels like it should. Oh crap, I see him running, so I kind of assumed that Rize was following him. Oh, sorry, stakeout stack. But I hope you're having a good one, Dewey. So you much of a DBD gamer? I'm not gonna lie, for a second I was gonna try to make a pun like Dewey D, but then I was like, it's. Okay, you guys work that one. I'll go work the other one. Can I get some skill checks, please? Thank you. Ooh, okay. More, please. Thank you. Some more. Just a few more. This is pain res. One more. Skill check, please. Skill check, skill check, skill check. I actually thought I had another stakeout stack. God, I kind of feel bad for this, this Rize. This is the first time I feel like gen rushing has, like, happened in a while. But, oh, I did not mean to, fat finger C. I was not trying to bag Rize, I promise. Hammer? Would've been cool. Ah, she has no fear. Hell yeah. I mean, not hell yeah for me, but... Oh, wait, this is my first... Oh, this is my first hook! Jonah! Looking at the stage, being like, okay, yeah, only 3 hooks. Yeah, 3 of us got hooked. I totally didn't even, like, remember / realize I was the one who hadn't been hooked. Oh, this might be 4% attempt worthy, honestly. Then again, that's actually useful here. Hello there, Rocket. What's that? How you doing? Oh, I wish I had my, med kit back. Oh, she managed to get back up there. Yikes. Okay, well, attempt number 2. Okay, a bit closer, a bit closer. Or does she make it back there? I know there's no hook over here. Actually, do I wiggle out? Oh, GG's. Oh. Okay. Been having fun with the ghoul, but ran to a bug yesterday. That was crazy. Oh, what kind of bug? I don't think I've come across any, like, ghoul-specific bugs yet. First time we've seen 4-man out against the killer. I think it might be my 2nd or 3rd total. RPD isn't the best map for her. Yeah, no, I would say the indoor maps are probably indoor maps / maps with a lot of windows or pallets. Yeah, I guess indoor maps I think are you're gonna have the best bet, because with the outdoor maps I think it's a lot easier to like Spider-Man sling around somebody to cut you off, whereas on the indoor maps you're just a lot more limited, and body blocking is a lot easier.
It wasn't.
And I think that's just like, even though they're a dash killer by like function, I think you really have to think of them like a range killer, and that's the problem. A range killer, almost like a slinger in a way. I think that I'm gonna try changing my mentality to thinking about the ghoul. I almost called the Onryo. I almost called it the Onryo again. The ghoul as slinger, and see if that helps. Sorry, team. I'm spending blood points. You can't ready up yet. No! Streamers! No! I lost the streamers! Tragic. I wanted to go quick for the team, but at what cost? There we go. You don't have to wait the last 15 seconds. I just wanted to spend blood points. You were in queue for killer as the ghoul. You were looking at the Rize skin, then looked at Armoria, mid-more, you queued into Mac. You spun with the skin you don't own. Hell yeah. That's fun. Though, Rocket, I will ask, was that early in the update? Because I know there was a bug that a lot of people got free skins temporarily, and then they lost them because behavior corrected the bug. So it's possible that it was still during that period where people were getting the skins for free. Slash, it's possible you didn't have the skin at that point, but because of whatever bug caused people to get the skins for free, allowed you to load into the match with it. So that might have had something to do with it. I kind of forgot about the skin bug. Because it was, the Yui skin was available for everyone. The Yui bunny skin. Everyone had access to. It's funny, today we got, our first match was against a Chucky, and every match since has been against a Ghoul. I'm so sorry. I know that, like, biting nails is gross, but I had a hangnail there. I was gonna say, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing Thanatophobia on the Ghoul. I don't make that, I do make that. Well, I don't have a yellow bar right now. I just realized. I might go try to get pick up on Gamer on the ground if I can. Oh, calorophobia. I didn't even notice that. Okay. I just have to hope that Alucard can involve himself over there. Nice. The answer was yes, he could involve himself. Oh, is this guy going for just the 4-man slug? Interesting. It was for the match only, and after it was done, turn back to normal Ghoul when you finished, and it shows stats. Huh. I'm wondering if, that is weird, Rocket. My guess is that it probably did coincide with when that bug was live. Slash whatever caused the bug for everybody to get the skins, slash the people who did get the skins to get the skins, that they were related. That'd be my guess. Interesting, though. Feel free to post that in the I was about to say feel free to put that in the Discord, because that sounds funny. Because, at one point when I was doing that, like, reviewing skins, I had, pondered whether that was possible. This was, like, weeks slash possibly even months ago. It's funny to know now that, yes, it can happen and does happen. Sometimes, depending on the bug. Nice. Oh my god, Yui has autodidact. Chad Yui, hell yeah. Oh my god, autodidact. Oh, she must have been so happy when she saw calorophobia pop up. Autodidact is the only healing perk that you benefit from with calorophobia. Okay. That 40-meter terror radius was throwing me. Where's the one in here? Is it upstairs? Is this the upstairs one? Yes. God, this is... I feel like this is a pretty rare gen spawn, the one in this house upstairs. Oop. Bonked my ring. You'd have to use the most out of him more to last survive. Nice. I'll say... Also, off topic. I think I am gonna settle on a Kaneki being high of A tier / very low S tier. I would say that Kaneki is probably stronger than Spirit if you play Kaneki correctly. But if you don't play Kaneki like super well, then he's more in line with Spirit. Because you definitely... I don't know. If all the survivors actually just sit on gens and try hard, you definitely can get out. And that's what I was theorizing yesterday, and why I started considering bringing my Gen Rush build. Because it really felt like if everybody just sits on gens and sends the hell out of them, then the killer will probably end up with a couple kills, but at least one person will probably get out through the gate. And that seems to be holding pretty true. No, slugging is definitely a choice. Okay. Also, not gonna lie, I kind of forgot I had to overcome, so... I like to put complete pressure right in from the start with Lethal Pursuer, front till the end, so you're never lost and find people. Haven't been gen rushed yet. Makes sense. I'm only gonna let her heal because she has autodidact. Hell yeah. Otherwise, I would have just healed myself. Okay. Okay, there's Quentin. Did we do main yet? Okay, here's the thing. I know Yui is gonna go for pickups. I think if 2 people end up on the ground, I syringe myself. Because I know Yui can fully heal someone from the ground pretty quick, and that's all we need to counter Thanat. Because right now we have 2 really strong generators to work. Totally catty corner from each other. Quentin! He must have... He knows something I don't. He has a toolbox. That gen is going way too fast for that, considering he knows something I don't know. That's one of those situations of assume that the other player isn't stupid and that they have more info than you do. I think I need to go down here, actually. I want to get out of tear radius so I can heal myself so they can do gens faster. I think we just see one person who isn't broken. Or not broken, injured. God, I really hope that it's not going to be Terminus again. I think if that guy goes down again, he might be dead, unfortunately. No, okay, Alucard's dead. This is gonna suck, actually. Okay, I need to hit these skill checks. Give me a second, guys. Is this gonna be a Blood Warden? I need to at least check. Oh my god, she got it. Yui, that's not where the gate is. I'm sorry, friend. I don't think I can get her. I'm sorry, Yui. Even if I unhook her, we don't make it to the gate. That's where we're at. I'm so sorry, friend. GG's. GG's, my autodidact friend. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, Wesky. He was slugging from the get-go. And also, what were you saying, Rocket? Since I've been out of the DBD world for a while. Oh, what are your thoughts on Houndmaster? Do I see her a lot? Houndmaster is strong if you don't know how to go against her. And she's stronger. She definitely benefits from solo queue. She's like, I don't really feel one way or the other about her. Like, I don't dislike going against her, but when I hear a Houndmaster, I don't go, oh, goody, a Houndmaster. Unless I'm running mate for this. Then there's a little bit of a bonus. I don't see her too often, but I see her more than I see a lot of killers. Like, I'd say, if you consider, like, Wesker, Blight, like, the most common killers, like, tier 1, say, and then like, Wraith, Trapper, then, like, Doctor, Clown. I'd say she's somewhere between, like, Doctor Clown, like, probably in the Doctor Clown area. Like, you see her probably about as frequently as you see them, maybe a little bit more. Okay, new glasses day, pretty happy. Nice! Are you gonna go with a similar color / style that you currently have, or are you gonna switch things up? Usually happy to face a Houndmaster. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not, like, let's put the, I don't mind going as Houndmaster, but I also don't, like, go, oh, goody. Like, it's, I feel positively, I guess. Oh, hey. I just want that gamer to know that they are seen and they are valid, you know? That's what that was. That's so sad. If you guys weren't here earlier, I lost my internet randomly. That was exciting. And when, yeah, it was such a pivotal moment. It was so sad. Like, you don't understand. This Tori was a no-mither, weaving spiders gamer, and with their dying breath, myself and Felix should have popped the last gen, and apparently that didn't happen. Oh, the killer wants to come here? That's weird. Oh, wait, I was gonna put on sabotage build. Hello there. Whoop. I will read that in a second, but you, whatever it is, you've got it, Whiskey. Sabo build with dead hard and metal, any toolbox. You've got it. I don't want to, farm them. Okay, I guess I should have gone down there, huh? Well, you know what? If they down, Rigbetta, they can't be slugged, so now I go for it. Oh, this is gonna be unfortunate. Oh, Yui has DS, that's what's happening. I couldn't figure out why she hadn't gotten the unhook yet. Well, now I wish I had Deli. Okay, someone has to go get the No Mither gamer, the Chad Rigbetta. No one's getting them. I'm so sorry, Rigbetta. They're going second for sure, right? Like, yep. I don't know why they can do that. I don't know why you can do that. I don't know why you can do that. That is the other thing that I found that's really annoying. Why are you able to do that? That's the only killer you can do that with, I feel like. Like, literally, the only killer that you can just take a pallet from someone without any consequences. Like, I don't understand why that's possible as this killer. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why is that a thing? Oh, okay. Nia gave up. Lamau. Lamau squared. Gamer. Okay, thank you. I don't make it here. I don't know what I was thinking. Ooh, do I? I might just make it. I mean, I'm dead here anyway. It doesn't matter. This is... Ugh. Mac decided to get donuts from 7-Eleven. They had mystery flavor, so your dad got Long John mystery flavoring. Nice. Yeah, in his current state, Beatles, I genuinely think that he is low S tier, but that's only because of, like, the three specific things you can do in Chase. And I think that those things are just, like, poorly balanced. But yeah, I would say that this is, like, low S tier, like, territory, with the ability to, like, go up or down a tier depending on what changes they make. I mean, like, Beatles, the thing is, there's a difference between an S tier killer and an S tier killer that feels Batman. The only thing that I can compare this to, genuinely, is Old Alkring Blight. That's the closest it feels like, and even Old Alkring Blight was less annoying. Like, was there much counterplay against Blight? Old Alkring? Not much, but, like, if you got lucky, you might have something. You might be able to make something work. Against this killer, there's just nothing. And there's, like, I don't know, the fact that they just, like, stun lock you with their power and counter the exhaustion perks is annoying. The fact that they just dart in front of or behind you and totally #wreck you is, with very little cooldown, is annoying. And the fact that they can just, like, warp through a pallet and stop you is annoying, because unlike Houndmaster, who whistle, actually, that's a good comparison point. Hot take. I don't know if this is a hot take. Hot take. Houndmaster, when she's gonna send her dog through the pallet, she has to whistle, and there's a whole ass wind up that you get to hear and see. This killer is just like, they click button and you can't throw pallet anymore. End of story. It feels stupid. Like, there's no other way to put it. Mama Marcus was ranting to me about how stupid this killer feels to go against, and I was actually defending the killer to her. I was saying, well, I agree with, like, some of this, but there are only a handful of parts. But, like, geez, the main parts of this killer are just bad feeling. Like, certain parts of it just feel really bad to go against. It would be like if Trapper had Honing Stone and the Eerie, what is it? Eerie Stone? I forgot what it's called. And I'm a Trapper man, I forgot. The Eerie one where when you disarm a trap you get injured. If they had that with Honing Stone every time. Like base kit. That's what this feels like. Like, sucks to suck, kiddo. Yes, Eerie Coil, thank you. I wouldn't mind an S tier killer if it just felt more fluid to go against. But there's the jankness, yeah, and that's the other thing. The grab just feels so jank that it's like, well, okay. Yeah, Bloody Coil, yes, that one. Like, next match I'm gonna try. I said I was gonna do that this match, but next match I'm gonna try. But no, I was gonna say I'm gonna try going into it like I'm going against a Death Slinger, because I think that's a more comparable killer than a lot of the others. But, like, if I was against a Death Slinger, guess what? Even they can't deny a pallet like that, because they have to pick up their rifle and aim first, because they got rid of insta-aim down sights, because it was a bad concept. And yet, that's what this killer feels like. I don't know, I'm watching what I did of the PTB, this is what I felt like was gonna be the case, and I was really hoping it wouldn't, because everybody seemed so fond of the killer. But this is exactly what I felt like it was gonna be. I don't want them to take away what makes this killer fun to play as, because, like, I've wanted a Spider-Man type killer in this game for a long time, and I'm glad that we have one. But, like, crikey on a bikey Batman. The parts of his kit that are miserable are just extra miserable. Also, it makes sense why they would want to bring this map, because that's probably one of the few main buildings that you can actually, like, dash around inside of. I just realized I haven't actually been looking at the add-ons that killers have been bringing, so I want to pay more attention. Oh, jeez, I should say that. What are you? Where's Corvo? I want to make a joke that Corvo will appreciate. Actually, I don't know if Corvo will appreciate it. Anyway. Actually, guys, really quick. I'm gonna take a really, really short break because, well, one, we haven't only been going an hour. Reminder that my internet crashed a while ago. But I need to go throw in some shorts. I am sweating miserably right now. I don't know what is wrong with me. So I will be back in like 10 minutes. I honestly might even have to change shirts because I'm just like, I am slowly getting drenched. It's awful. So you've been going for 2 on my screen. Uh, I'm guessing it probably just updated, like rolled into a single stream on your end. If you refresh, it might say the 1. But yeah, the second part of the stream has only been going for about 53 minutes, I think. Actually, let me try refreshing and see what it says. Yeah, 53. Okay. It is 7:38. I should be back in like 10 to 15 minutes, guys. I'm, like I said, I just need to go not be burning hot, actually. Oh, BRB. Additionally, before I fully BRB, I'm probably gonna switch over to open lobbies. Not like after I come back, but probably in a little while. I'm probably gonna end on open lobbies tonight. So probably sometime between 8 to 9 I'll switch over. So BRB in about 10 to 15 minutes. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so sorry that I'm currently AFK. My glasses popped out of my lens popped out of my glasses. Give me the hot sauce. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sorry. Give me 2 seconds. It's been a time. Hello. It's been a night. First, my internet goes out earlier, then I'm standing there and my lens just pops out of my glasses. It's been exciting. Gosh. Excuse me while I squint aggressively, but thank you for the raid, gamer. I hope you had a good stream. I've been trying to screw my glasses back in with my fingernail. Let me squint and read. Oh, we brought you the sauce. Hope you can handle it. Handle the heat. Unfortunately, I am someone who is not very good when it comes to spice. Ironically, I can do wasabi and that's about it. But yeah, I've been good. You've been on the tunnel bus against all the Kens. I haven't had too many who have like been really aggressively tunneling, but I've definitely been running into some interesting play styles, like, you know, the old slug from the get-go style, as well as everything. But welcome. Here we go. Honestly, I'm just glad that the lens didn't break because it fell directly onto a tile floor and bounced. So honestly, probably the best case scenario of what could have happened. Touch wood. Whew. Okay. I had my grubby little fingers all over it, so it's just got a bit smudgy. Ah, there we go. Oh. But yeah, I take it you've had a oops all Kaneki as well, huh? Last night it was literally all Kaneki until Enrize, of course, but all Ghoul until the last 3 matches, and then it was 3 matches of non-Ghoul. Which sounds very much like Fong Ghoul, which is kind of funny, now that I think about it. At least to me it is. Today we started with a Chucky, and been all Ghoul since. Last 2 days have been a lot of slugging, had to change build to combat it. I haven't come across too much like I'm gonna distinguish between opportunistic slugging, I think is like whatever. I haven't come across too much like intentional slugging, luckily, touch wood, but if I do, I could always throw on my favorite build, the Unbreakable build. Actually, you know what? Whiskey, you have your viewer request. I'll do that one first, and then I'm gonna run my Unbreakable next, because that's fun. I will say, this might sound really silly, but when I think of the Ghoul, it's probably just because he has a similar dash to Wesker, but I always instinctively think, oh, he doesn't have to down somebody. He can just grab them midair. But like that's not true, and I don't know why my brain just keeps telling me that that is true. My brain's a liar. Damn you, Brian. Actually, you guys don't know why I refer to my brain as Brian. It's because when I was in college, when my buddies and I were getting, well, eating in public usually, public off campus, and talking about the annoying things that our brains do, we would refer to them as Brian for shorthand. Just, you know, just flip the A and the I around. Anyway, let's do a Nancy round for Wesky's build. You wanted Sabo with Dead Hard and Metal and any toolbox. Dead Hard, E. Metal and Actually, do I want... I don't know which one I'll run. Let's do this. You're 100%. Oh, by the way, guys, while I was up and around, I was finally reading over the post about the Blood Moon event. And apparently we have the ability to get a bonus 500% blood point. So as a community, we gotta chop get to that as soon as possible, because I would love me 3 weeks of 500% blood points. That's certainly one thing that behavior's been good at lately, is incentivizing with blood points. Bribery. Let's do Hack Shack. Still don't know what I want my last perk to be. I'm currently flip-flopping between Bond so I can see teammates. Okay, well, this is concerning. What do I want? Bond so I can see my teammates for protection hits, or Sabo so I can you know what, let's bring Sabo. That way I'll at least know which hook they're likely to be going towards. Oh, sorry, OSK, I just see, let me see if I can change to her in time. Let's see. Nope. There she is. You didn't mention wanting Nancy, I was just throwing her on since I'm out of Sabo toolboxes on Yui. How match has been? I'd say a bit better than last night, mainly because people are starting to get the hang of... Drop my phone charger. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Right, people are starting to get the hang of how to go against Kaneki, both in terms of chase and also in terms of do gens fast, and in terms of which perks are helpful. Okay. Don't die on us, we need you. Don't worry, don't worry. If I die on you, I'll definitely haunt you guys. It will be my, my death's goal to prove the existence of ghosts. Okay. Gosh, that was an exciting little detour that we just took. Can't believe it's only been 20 minutes, actually, since I, went to, well, go stop sweating, literally, and my glasses decided that they wanted to, explode in my face. You don't understand how shocking it is to just be taking your glasses off, because, I was changing my undershirt, my tank top, and I took them off my face, and all of a sudden, boop, it just popped out, boom, boom, boom. It was worse than the many times I've accidentally yeeted my phone. Oh my god, also, someone else is definitely going for a Sabo build. Oh, right, no more variants, no more variants. Not Kaneki, interesting. Another Chucky. Wait, it's a Chucky sandwich. Chucky is the bread. We started with Chucky and now we're ending with Chucky. Hell yeah. My god. I think I found the other Sabo gamer. I think he also has metal. Oh. I was at 100%. I beg to differ, game. Oh, hey, there's Ruin. Oop. Where am I going? Ah! I did that too early. Hello, Alto Daxi. How goes it? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I think that Chucky probably thinks that Ash and I are teaming up, when in reality, we were simply both being opportunistic, I believe. Also, honestly, the head no may have been in response to the dead hard. Oh, never mind. Chucky's right there, Lamau. Oh, I'm dead as hell. This gamer wants me deader than a doornail. Maybe you will have Deli. Nope. Oh, that's nice. He might actually be willing to just, like, make the trade there. Yes. I did not think... You know, isn't that just the way Dead Hard goes? The first time you do it, it doesn't work. So then you think, well, I have distance this time. Oh. You know, maybe when it missed the first time, I should have checked the ping. That was a quick match. Was that my finest hour? No. Was it my worst hour? Also no, unfortunately. I knew it. I knew he was gonna have almost the same build. Oh. Anyway, I am going to make some changes to this now. First off, I would like Ponytail Nancy back. Okay. Let's try this again. You know, without... Yeah, honestly, Wesky, I kind of had a bad feeling the moment I loaded into lobby and saw 2 other gamers with toolboxes. Seeing 3 toolboxes in a lobby is never, a good sign, I feel like. What do I want to do? Maybe... I'm actually gonna... I don't want Dead Hard. I want something else. I just don't know what. Maybe Botany, actually. Can I get it in time? I don't think I can. Where are you? No, I was so close! Take 2. Electric Boogaloo edition. I don't know why I added edition at the end. Trust me, guys. We're gaming. We're ready. We're here. We're playing. I think one of the reasons I love Ponytail Nancy is this is just like an outfit I would wear. Ponytail and all. Actually, it's funny. One of my when I was a kid, I was known. There were a few people at this one camp that I went to who would. They didn't actually call me that, but like they would think of me as the girl with the ponytail because I just had a ponytail every single day. Oh my god, a singularity. Excuse me, I thought it was Xeno at first. Actually, do I want to do this? Because if I do this, I can't Sabo since I don't have Saboteur. Hello there, birdie. Also, this map again. This is the third time I've had this map. Oh. Well. Hey, at least I got some value. Well, what's the plan here? I mean, he's definitely back here, right? I mean, I may as well help at this point. Guys, can you tell that I've been going as nothing but Kaneki for the last, like, 48 hours? Then again, I'm gonna be real. Larry has never been one of the killers I've been strong against. I forget, who's my second killer? I know that Larry's one of two killers I regularly say I have difficulty with. And I'm totally blanking on who the other one is off the top of my head. I know Doctor used to be one, but I think I've actually gotten pretty competent at going against Doctor. He might be able to ping us with that. Oh, or that one. Didn't even see that one. Okay. Hello, Nia-bot. Funny enough, you were the same person that disconnected last time. Not you, but Ania. Goodbye, Nia-bot. Damn, you think that, Nia player would have wanted to stick this match out, considering it's probably her only non-Kaneki game of the day. Sir! Damn, no one swings at dead hards anymore. I'm going back to my normal build after this. Not my normal build, just a build. But hey, you know what, guys? We're gonna get one more stack of Medal of Man, and frankly, that's the most important part. Hello, Neobot. Are you gonna come save me? Oh, I missed. You've activated my trap card. Goodbye, me. I still don't... I got medal value, and that's the most important part. I have no interest in playing with Gnome either right now, Wesky, I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't want to play with Gnome either, even if I could guarantee I was going against a Kaneki. Because, I've seen what happens when gamers run Gnome either with Kaneki, and they get murdered. Excuse me 1 second, I'm gonna put my phone in, guys, and take a couple bites of food, and then I'm gonna walk back in. Because... clearly, I haven't. Jesus. Almost the exact same build, too, as the Nia who DC'd earlier. I'm glad at least you can leave the GG's messaging chat, though, and hope that they can see it. Had a Gnome either aid a plot twist in DC, that's actually really funny. It's troll, and, probably not exciting to be a part of, but funny. That's like, although I'm glad that they made it, they preemptively made it impossible to do, I was looking forward to seeing 4-mans load into lobbies with plot twist, no either plot twist, all immediately plot twist, and then immediately surrender. I think that would have been very stupid, but also very funny. Also, I'm gonna use my Unbreakaboon. I said I was gonna do that before, gonna do it now, and I'm also gonna bring party streamers for good luck. Also gonna spend some blood points before I do, though. And hey, it'll be nice if it's a Kaneki with a... whatever the build is. Okay, Beatles, I'm gonna give you the heads up. A couple things. One, just so you know, saying Mr. Crip sounds like you're basically, like, slurring the handicapped as a heads up. So I understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna delete those messages. Like, Just, it's yeah, it's like I don't know, that's immediately where my brain went to. I'm just like, beetle, like I knew I had to be missing something, but I God. On that note, I find it so I don't know. I'm just thinking back to the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show and listening to people talk about it. It is so funny the dichotomy of people who either say sea walking versus crip walking, and I understand why people do say sea walking, and that's because it's historically not been something you generally want to say or be associated with in especially in like the early 2000s to early 2010s. I mean, I guess even earlier than the early 2000s, but I'm talking specifically about when it became more commonplace, but still very much something that you didn't really talk about in polite company. It's it's just very funny in 2025. What a scary sentence to say. In 2025 that just hearing people still saying sea walking, it's interesting just to see the to see people watching themselves. And it's very funny because I'm sure half of them say it because they don't want to be either one affiliated with the gang or two don't want to offend those who are affiliated. And then the other half just don't know if they're allowed to say it, it feels like. Scary time to be a rapper. It was a scary time to be in the social sphere of That's like Snoopy has no filter. Okay, apparently the Kanekis are gone for the day, guys.
Who will stand with me against the darkness?
Megan. Megan time. Time to level Meg. Time to level up her blood web. You know what? I'm gonna be everybody's Meg kit. Let's see. You know what? I think I actually am gonna have Resi instead. How many strings do I have on Meg? Oh, 38, that's fine. Okay. Oh no, Wesky. Yeah, the bots are... Well, I hope that bots are high on their priority list after what they've listed in the quality of life update. I don't know what sign it is, Beatles. I actually haven't seen it. If you want to link it, I can take a look. Battle. I'm gonna be real, hoping we get Macmillan. Do we know what bulk blood point spending will be? No, not as far as I'm aware. Presumably before Five Nights at Freddy's, though, so probably either with the Survivor chapter, I'm gonna call it, the Survivor paragraph. My voice just cracked. Probably either with the Survivor paragraph or if there's an update between that and FNAF. Oh, a trapper. Oh god, a trapper. Was there one yesterday who took us to this map? I know that we went to this map. I just don't remember if he took us here. I don't know if you can scoot around that one. I'm gonna find out if I'll get injured. Oh no, that's surprising. Okay. So, it's not Eerie Stone, so probably Honing Stone, and it's not Trapper Sack, because I saw one on the floor right off rip. Probably your self-resetting, right? Actually, let me check. Okay, that one hasn't reset yet. Oh, but that one you can vault over at least. I'm kind of surprised Kate isn't coming up here for heals. Okay. Okay. So probably not self-rearming either. There's no way he's going add-on-less, right? Whew, okay. Hello there. Oh, uh-oh. Daddy Myers the stripper, how you doing? We're having a wonderful Thursday. Okay, so it is Honing Stone. Okay, so that's one of the add-ons, I just realized. I just want to keep harassing the traps that exist. I think I've killed myself. I just realized. Oh yeah. I have super killed myself. Didn't really think this one through, did I? Well, you know what? He's stuck over here with me at least, so they get to work the gens. Because we already did one on this side of the map, so we shouldn't be 3-gen, which is good. Oh, damn, he realized it, too. Or maybe he was just trying to prevent the pallet save. The Ada had object no matter plot twist in Windows and brought us to Dead Dog. She wanted the troll, I guess. No. There's no way she still has DS up. 07 Schnoopy. Okay, well, this is gonna be rough. Oh, he has a gen. That's actually really nice for us. Maybe we're not 3-gen'd. Maybe we had a really weird gen spawn. At this point, I'm just trying to scout the floor to make sure there aren't, like, super obvious traps that we're gonna fall victim to. I feel like that's as important going as trapper as, well, doing gens. Doing gens, you? If I was gonna accidentally walk into that somehow, not gonna lie. As someone who plays a lot of Trapper, this is the most annoying thing you can do to me, is just keep taking my traps and making them go away. It undoes everything. Even though it's relatively quick to reset them, it's still... It basically just means that you get nothing from the chase. Kind of like how Ace was able to get that one window bolt because, since there was no trap there, or even if the trapper resets it, well, that doesn't help with this chase. And then he has to make the decision, okay, do I reset it mid-chase and give Ace some distance, or do I just keep chasing and therefore it won't get reset? Don't be a trap here. Or here. Or here. Also, thank you, Kindred. I can't wait for it to be Noed. Oh, but it is Terminus. You know what? I'm actually glad I didn't get to use my syringe on him. I would make that. Is there an archive to run Terminus right now? Because this is not the second Terminus I've run into. He probably also has, No Way Out, and that other perk. Remember Me. Damn, she's having some bad luck getting... Yep, I knew he had honing stone. Unfortunate. GG's. Oh, I missed the skill check anyway, Lamau. Well, that was tragic. Oh. I feel like some people don't know what honing stone does. I'm not saying that Kate didn't. She may have actually done that on purpose to lure the trapper in, though I don't think so. But sometimes I'll have teammates and... Oh, did she have Unbreakable? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking might be the case, was the only reason I could see herself doing it on purpose is if she also had Unbreakable. Oh, he did have the self-resetting traps. Damn. Well... This is just sad for everyone. Just gonna go next. Oh! Hello there, Dave. Long story short, it's a habit he picked up from the person who tortured him in the show. It's aggressively cracking his knuckles. You can even hear the faint cracking sound in the game. Interesting. So it's hashtag lore. Oh. You know what's funny, Dave? Today's been a weird day. We started, like, very normal. We got a Chucky match, and then it was, oops, all Kaneki. Then I suddenly started, like, sweating, literally. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go change into some shorts real quick, maybe throw on different tank top, that sort of thing. So I did that. Then I got back, and... Or actually, excuse me, then while I was doing that, my glasses, the screw, like, popped out, and my lens popped out and fell on the floor. And then after I got back, I haven't gotten a single Kaneki. And the matches have been, weird. Not grand. Okay. Partially my fault. I take at least some responsibility, of course. I am not blameless. Your matches have all been horrible. Ooh. Sorry to hear that, Alto. Also, question, would you, do you prefer Alto or Daxi? I'd probably asked you that, prior as well. And you probably even said, actually, did you say a totally different name that I'm totally blanking on? Wait, okay. Okay, no, okay. Either or. Got it, okay. Got it. Oh, but, I'm sorry to hear that. We were starting off pretty strong tonight. Don't get me wrong, Kaneki has, things that are a bit but been watching since the singularity match. Was surprised to see something other than Ken. I know, right? It's been, I got back from my break. I guess my glass is breaking. Also broke, the game. Hello there, Piero, the second. I assume you were Mike Trapper from last match. GG's, that ending was a tragedy. Oh. I hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Hey, it's fine. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but it's finally a Kaneki again. I had all Kaneki. All I had to do was switch back to Tori, apparently. And now I'm gonna skedaddle like a thief in the night. But GG's. I had convinced myself that you didn't have the self-resetting trap add-on until it reset underneath Kate's feet. I figured you had to have Eerie Stone because, I mean, well, that's fit, or not, Honing Stone, excuse me. But, well, I had convinced myself that it wasn't, the self-resetting traps, simply because I hadn't seen any of them. I'm sure Kate was as surprised as I was. You were the Care Bear. Oh. Bye. I don't know where I'm going. That's bamboozle, right? What was that? Hello? I... Okay. That was... I haven't experienced that one. I think I have to add that to my list of, yeah. I think I have to add that... Yeah, Leslie, you're absolutely right. That feels awful. Oh my god. That felt really bad. Like... I guess haven't had that happen to me yet, because I did not, yeah, I told you I didn't know what you were talking about when you mentioned that yesterday, and I knew it was probably gonna happen. That was really bad feeling. Like, it's specifically just the way that I kind of, like, got, I think it's the fact that I didn't know what was happening at first that felt so bad about it. Like, there really wasn't a... Unless I mean, now, keep in mind, goldfish brain here. I may have missed the visual indicator, but was there a visual indicator that that was happening, or did it just happen? Oh, 92 ping as well. If you want to know why I checked ping there, by the way, it's because when I went to let go of the gen, I had a weird little lag spike. That didn't let me let go of it right off rip. Trust me, it'll be fast. It's worth it. I'm gonna hold this position because Yunjin was over there, so she's probably positioning for save right now. I'm glad I was right. Oh, right, 90 pit. Did you guys see that when I hit the ground? The stuttering? I couldn't, it didn't let me crawl. It went... Oh my gosh, actually, that reminds me of the funniest bug I think I've seen that's Kanek related. He was, like, dashing towards someone at a window, and he got frozen like Jesus. There's no other way to describe it. He was just, like, in the air like this. Just basically looked how I looked on the ground of stuttering back and forth, except then, I got it. Do you think he saw me? I was gonna say, if he gets far enough away, I'm gonna switch over to self-care. Excuse me while I play like a rat for a moment. But this way I can just get the, I'll probably just get the save. Hopefully he doesn't have a Wawa. If he doesn't, or if he does, I'm, screwed. Goodbye. I want to wait for him to get a little bit further. Okay, and gotcha. If I hear him come back, I switch to the med kit. Okay. So, like, do we think it's barbecue or no? That's the real question. I'm gonna stealth behind this gen in case it is. Okay. In before... Imagine if he had Devour Hope at this point. Hell yeah. I'll hit your grates. Oh, I'll hit my grates. Hell yeah, I hit one. I hit another. Oh, hey, there's the bad ping symbol. Oh, and there it goes. Also, guys, I know I was originally planning on doing some community lobbies. I think I have to hope Ada's getting saved, right? But I can't. I can't hope. Because what if Ada's in that corner? Okay, she is getting saved. Oh, but I do think he has barbecue. Okay. I think I timed that right. Sorry. Not trying to be over dramatic. Oh, we have two over here, I see. Oh, I want to try to help Jake, but I don't think I can. Unless he decides to slug. Yeah, unless he had decided to slug for literally no reason. I must go. My people need me. Goodbye. Okay, nice. Phew. Huh, you're gonna go prove Kanek needs a nerf by running no regression with that and bam, Stabiffle and Brutal. Enjoy. Good luck. Okay. Okay, so there's nowhere to hide. It's funny, I'm kind of surprised that nowhere to hide isn't a more popular perk on him. Hello there, Bread Silence. You're the... Dude, I think that the killer has a ton of potential, but oh my god, the things that are annoying about him are so infuriating. Oh, GG's. Yeah, I'm currently... This is the build that I've been experimenting with, and I've been getting some pretty decent results with it, but, unfortunately, the syringe is kind of necessary at this point, it feels like. Ugh. But yeah, good luck next gamer. If it makes you feel better, my last 3 matches, believe it or not, were not, the Ghoul. This was my first one in 3 matches, so maybe you'll be free. Around the corner, really? Like that. That's like, ugh. Oh. Well. His hitbox is so broken, doesn't have that help that I have to... Yeah. I don't know. I think I currently have, like, a top 5 when it comes to this guy. Number 1, my biggest issue is just the way that his cooldown is after his power. It's too quick. He moves too quickly during it, and there's no, like, audio indication of when it's over, so you can't react. And he just, the way I can compare it is, like, if Nurse could blink on you and then run after you at max speed. It's like, okay, well, thanks for the non-existent counterplay, I guess. That's my biggest issue. But yeah, the hitboxes with the fact that the free hit is as free as it is kind of crazy. Like, not even Legion gets that much wiggle room. If anything, it's the opposite. I feel like Legions in power are stereotypically some of the more easy killers to spin and avoid. Also, this match I got to experience the wonderful joy that's getting grabbed on the other side of a window and, like, stuttering along. I'd heard about that. First time experiencing it. Not very pleasant. Yeah, it's... I'm surprised that he got to live this way. 2 kills at 3 gens and got the 3K. You know, I'll say the one positive thing about this is we know behavior is very numbers-oriented when it comes to making changes, so hopefully they'll look at the first, like, week of stats for Kanek games and be like, ooh, we need to tune this guy down a bit. Also, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. It seems like there's 2 types that, like, half the people talk... Itali911, thank you so much for the follow, gamer. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, because it feels like half of the people are, saying, oh, the killer is super powerful and needs to be nerfed, but it also feels like there's a very loud amount of, like, or, I don't know why I said loud amount, a very decently sized, loud number of people, again, I don't think that phrasing was right, whatever, that are saying, oh, he's just an M1 killer. Why are people complaining over an M1 killer? It's like, we playing the same game? That's how it feels. I don't know. It's just interesting. Oh, you know what, Wesky? I guess I could open lobbies for the last couple matches. I didn't say so, but after everything that happened with, like, my glasses and stuff, I was originally going to, just keep doing this till the end. But, yeah, after this match, I'll switch over. And we can do that for our last handful of games. That'll be a fun way to end things off. Additionally, guys, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, the day after that, I'm planning on starting a bit early, hopefully both days, and maybe Saturday I'm hoping to start in the 2 to 4 range. I'm not sure what time tomorrow will be. As usual, I'll try to keep you guys updated in the Discord. Oh, I'm the killer now. Him being M1 doesn't matter when he gets used to power. Exactly. Like, I don't know, that's the thing that just feels the worst to me, is that if you try to go from one loop to another, you're just kind of screwed. Actually, 2 more things that are on my list of annoying things, Bread Silence. Number 1, when he grabs you, it just feels so jank. Like, it just feels like a disgusting amount of jank, you know what I mean? It's like, the way I compare it to is when Wesker was bugged, so that when you got thrown against a wall, you couldn't run immediately. That's what it feels like every time I get grabbed. Especially because you get stalled before any animation actually pops up. That, and the fact that if there's a pallet between you and him, he can just decide to warp to you, and you have no indication that he's starting that. Just all of a sudden he's in front of you, and you've lost the prompt to throw the pallet. Which some people might say, well, anyone can do that if they're a range killer. But, like, you know what? If Huntress wants to throw a hatchet, she has to wind her hatchet back. If Slinger wants to shoot you through a pallet, he has to aim at you down sights. And in fact, they even removed the insta hit from Slinger's kit because of how bad it felt to play. I don't think I got this. Close, but no cigar. I know he saw me, so I can't go in. Yeah, we need Shelby to get save. Never mind, I've got it. Hell yeah. Yui, you are amazing. Oh my gosh, what a gamer. Unfortunately, I'm still going down here, but, like, she let me get away from basement. Possibly far enough away. Not quite. Oh, I should have just held W a bit further, eh? I actually thought I was gonna commit to Yui. We just came back into DVD after ages not playing. A few days before the killer drop and watching Twitch to see Killer and Gabe, and now you think you'll wait a bit more. Oh yeah, not a time to relearn playing. You are right about that. If anything, now is the time to pick up a killer that you are, like, getting back into, because right now survivors are prepared to sweat their absolute asses off, because much like going against a nurse or blight. Oh god, I've simply screwed myself, eh?